Towson Tigers victorious once again at Johnny Unitas Stadium, 31-28 over the Richmond Spiders. The way the game ended comes down to a kick, but I'm sure you never had any question that was going through the uprights.
No, not at all. What's the goal?
To win.
Exactly. What did we do?
You won.
Yeah, the goal is to score at least one more point than the opponent, so yes, we won.
The way this game played out, you look at the stat sheet after the game is done, very even in terms of yardage. What was the difference? What allowed you guys to be in position to win the game at the end?
We had the ball last. And I know that sounds pretty simple, but in a game like this with two decent offenses that are pretty efficient in what they do, it's turnovers, penalties, and who's got the ball last. And I don't believe we turned the ball over. They did once. The penalties were pretty much give and take on either side, but we had the ball last at the end, and our kids, responded well.
Is there anything extra that you guys can maybe take away from a game like this, being in a close game where it comes right down to the end? Because that was something that you guys hadn't had yet this year.
We'd actually talked about it in the Maryland game that one of the things that we learned is we can't blow everybody out, that we play quality opponents, and it's going to have to be a 60-minute ball game, and we're going to have to stay focused and stay tight and stay together. And I got to be careful what I say, because then immediately what happens after that is exactly what I said. But I'm very proud of our kids and how they responded. That there wasn't any doubt. We knew we were going to play for 60 minutes, and to be honest, we were even discussing what it's going to be like in overtime, just in case. So it was a good learning experience and great way to get a win.
To see DJ have an opportunity like that, to have a game-winning kick, what can that do for him? What can that do for this team to win a game right there at the end?
I got to tell you, from a head coach's perspective, that's the hardest thing in the world. Is kickers are a weird breed. They're different guys, and DJ's going through a lot. As a punter, he had a really hard first year and not a lot of success. And to be honest, this spring wasn't that great either. But he's really coming along, and I see a great future for him. I know the team rallied around him, and he's just one more member of a team that's willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Your team will leave the state of Maryland for the first time next week, head on the road to Old Dominion. What should we expect from the Monarchs looking at next week?
Another nationally ranked CAA opponent in different colors. I know they have a beautiful new stadium, and it's a pretty hostile environment. And I know they're extremely well coached and very athletic, and it's going to be another war.
I believe it's their homecoming as well.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that.
Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you throughout the week.
Thanks, David.